Hello Madridistas, this is the Offside. Welcome to another episode of the Real Recap where we cover the latest news and rumors surrounding Real Madrid. So without further ado, let's get started. Real Madrid took on Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final at Wembley Stadium. Once the game was underway, Borussia Dortmund decided that they needed to attack early and often. In the early parts of the game, Madrid's defense was very leaky, and that led to Borussia Dortmund having a lot of opportunities to get a goal on the board. Unfortunately for them, but very fortunate for us, they couldn't get a goal. And a huge reason for that was Thibaut Courtois. Courtois literally kept us in that game. He helped us from conceding at least 2 goals in the first half. Courtois had a phenomenal game and pretty much quickly reminded the world that he's the best goalkeeper right now. So the first half ends 0-0 thanks in large part to Courtois, but Madrid came out in the second half and they started attacking. Dortmund conceded a corner and Toni Kroos finds the shortest player in the box, Dani Carvajal, for a beautiful header to give Madrid the 1-0 advantage. Carvajal did a beautiful job of getting unmarked during the play and knowing where to position himself, knowing that he's not the tallest guy, so why am I going to be in the middle? Let me get into the front of the box for a ball that comes short. It's always the little things, just the fundamentals of the game that lead to a lot of advantages for Madrid. Now after Carvajal's goal, Madrid looked to have a new type of energy and they were willing to risk more going forward. The second goal came in huge part as a result of a mistake by Ian Maatsen, where he unintentionally found Jude Bellingham inside, and Jude Bellingham opens it up to Vini coming in all alone on the left side, and Vini puts away the second goal. At that point, the game pretty much felt over. Borussia didn't seem like they were going to go all out on the attack, but Madrid just needed to finish out the game. Once the final whistle blew, Real Madrid had conquered number 15, the 15th Champions League trophy for this club's history. 15 Champions League titles is ridiculous, especially when you put into consideration that the second place team is AC Milan and they only have 7. I've been a Madridista for several years since I was a kid, and I've seen them win pretty much everything, including a number of Champions League trophies already. So when I got asked if the 15th one is as special, all I have to say is they get better. And I think the players agree with me. It's like Valverde was interviewed after the game and he said as well, he's already looking forward to number 16, as am I. But now a couple of my final thoughts. In my opinion, that game that was just played cemented Vini Jr. as the leading candidate to win the Ballon d'Or for this year. He's been exceptional all year in La Liga and especially in the Champions League. Now, I also believe that as of right now, Carvajal is still the best right back in the world. Even at his age, he is still producing quality game after quality game, which led to Dani Carvajal winning Man of the Match in the finals of the Champions League. I thought Dani played an excellent game, but in my opinion, I feel that the man of the match for Real Madrid this game was Thibaut Courtois. He prevented us from receiving a couple of goals, and he played excellent throughout the whole game. Now, I also want to talk about Carlo Ancelotti. I don't think people understand how good this man is as a coach, but I'm here to say that Carlo Ancelotti is one of the greatest of all time, and that his name be mentioned amongst them going forward. Now, I also want to touch on the 4 OGs of the team. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Nacho Fernandez, Dani Carvajal. All these dudes just eclipsed 6 Champions League trophies. All 4 of these dudes have 6 Champions League titles, which would put them in a 3-way tie for 3rd place with Liverpool and Bayern Munich. But now I want to circle back to Federico Valverde. He's in line to get the number 8 from his idol, Toni Kroos. I think it's pretty much set in stone that he's going to be the recipient of the number 8 from the legendary Toni Kroos. And honestly, I think Federico deserves that and more. But now to wrap up the season, Jude Bellingham won La Liga Player of the Year. He had 19 goals and 6 assists with an average match rating of 8.05. Now the thing is, he managed to do all of that while playing not only out of position, but out of several positions. He was all over the field. Wherever Carlo needed him, that's where he would play, and he would give 100% of his effort. That's the type of stuff that most people don't realize, and that's the type of stuff that's not going to show up on a highlight reel, but that's the type of player Madrid needed. So in my opinion, for La Liga, he was Madrid's best player, period. Now, people were saying that's a one-year thing or whatever. I'm like, he also won it last year at 19 years old in La Bundesliga. So I think it's not a 1 year kind of thing with him. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but here it goes. Jude Bellingham is one of the best players in the world. And if you disagree, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you could just stay mad and hopefully that turns out well for you. But now on to more good news for Madrid. Luka Modric is apparently already re-signed a contract until 2025, meaning he's gonna stay with the Real Madrid for at least 1 more year. Me personally, I am so happy I get to see Luka do his magic 1 more year. Now there are a couple other players whose future is not so clear, one of them being Nacho Fernandez. His contract is up this season, which means he is a free agent, free to go wherever he'd like. The early reports were saying that he was interested in a project in the MLS, but now there was some speculation that he might return to Madrid, but now it doesn't seem clear either way. I would like Nacho to stay because he's so versatile and because he's been a part of this culture. He knows what it means to be a Real Madrid player. Although Lucas Vazquez is looking very close to re-signing with Real Madrid. This is another player I hope Madrid keep around. He's one of the X-Factor type players. You're not going to start him every game, but whenever you need him, he's ready to go. And now to finish off with some transfer news, it is pretty much at this point official. Fabrizio Romano himself came out and said that here we go. Kylian Mbappe to Madrid is going to happen. Now, I don't know about you, but me personally, I've been tired of this saga for about a year now. And I just want him to join the team and to incorporate himself into the team first atmosphere. And hopefully we can achieve a lot of success with one of the best players in the world. Because regardless of what you might feel, he is in fact one of the best players in the world. Now all I'm hoping is that he incorporates himself well within the team and they all work together to achieve their natural goals. So now that the season is completely over, there's no other objectives or goals or targets that we need to hit as a team. Now it's time to celebrate. All the Madridistas out there, take this time, celebrate, cherish the nice little double that we won on a transitional rebuilding type year according to the media. I remember they were talking shit saying that we weren't going to do anything because Benzema left. We didn't have a 9, we didn't have this, we had all these injuries, we had all these problems, we had this, whatever the fuck happened. We fought through everything and we got a nice double. So now celebrate it. I'm not typically the person that likes to talk shit about other teams, but they talk shit about us and now we proved every single one of them wrong and they can all suck it. So to all my Madridistas out there, all I gotta say is do not argue with these people. All you have to do is wait. El Real Madrid sigue siendo el rey de Europa y que le duela al que le duela. But that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, a la Madrid y nada más.